This recent variant of the EMAD ballistic missile was developed in response to a covert United States capability that was employed for the first time during Iran's initial missile operation against Israel, Operation True Promise 1. Given that the EMAD is, by the contemporary standards of Iran's missile forces, an older design, it depended on a satellite navigation course update to provide it with a precision strike capability. However, during Operation True Promise 1 in April 2024, the navigation systems of the EMAD missiles, launched back then, were spoofed and diverted off their intended course. This outcome surprised the Iranians, who had conducted the launches from locations far from their borders, where no jammers, whether ground-based or airborne, were close enough to affect the EMAD missiles. It is believed that a covert, space-based satellite navigation jamming capability exists within a satellite constellation, about which no information is publicly available. Iran itself became aware of this capability only after observing the missed impacts by the EMAD missiles, a result which stood in contrast to the more advanced Khaybar-Shikan aeroballistic missiles. These were launched in much smaller numbers but had not to rely on satellite navigation for their precision strike capability. After this covert advantage was exploited by Israel through its ally, the US, Iran initiated a substantial effort to upgrade the existing EMAD missile arsenal. The upgrade involved integrating a new satellite navigation receiver capable of detecting jamming and spoofing attempts, sorting out the false signals, and selectively receiving the authentic positional data to update the missile's guidance system. This update is believed to occur shortly before booster burnout, at an altitude of approximately 100 kilometers in space, previously thought to be remote enough to exclude the possibility of adversary interference. Rather than executing a costly overhaul of the EMAD's missile guidance system, the new EDIMAD missile was instead fitted with a Controlled Reception Pattern Array, or CRPA, satellite navigation receiver. This system can null or eliminate several jamming sources and concentrate its reception towards the authentic navigation satellite signals. This system first gained recognition in its initial 4-antenna variant, named Nazir, which was used on the now famous Shahed 136 one-way attack drone. The CRPA system has since been upgraded to a more sophisticated receiver, featuring a greater number of antennas and enhanced complexity, to guarantee that the course update received by the EDIMAD is dependable under the demanding war conditions fought with a superpower-level opponent. The precision that the relatively low-cost EMAD missiles achieved about 6 months later during Operation True Promise 2 in October 2024 demonstrated that the Iranians were successful, and that the US and Israeli side had lost a key one-time-use covert asset. Interestingly, Russian Iskander aeroballistic missiles were also observed being upgraded with CRPA receivers during their use in the Ukraine war. It is believed that this relatively simple upgrade is being retrofitted to the existing, vast EMAD arsenal, including both the first version with the heavy 1,000-kilogram biconical warhead, and the newer, longer-range 2,000-kilometer range triconic maneuverable re-entry vehicle, MARV, variant. With a circular error probable of 70 meters under jamming conditions, the EDIMAD missiles launched by Iran during the 12-day conflict with Israel in 2025 had devastating effects.